Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Today we're doing a recap of the hawker food stalls in Singapore that won 1 Michelin star. There are 2 stalls. We're going to do a recap here in this video here. So let's get going and let's get eating. Thank you very much for joining me. So, like I said earlier, we're going to do a recap of the 2 stalls that has 1 Michelin star that sells hawker foods in Singapore. And this is one of the stalls. They actually sell minced meat noodles. This noodle dish is actually of Teochew origins, and it's a very interesting and delicious dish. If you want to know how to get here, for both places, I will actually put the link in the description below, which will give you a step-by-step guide of how to get here. So anyway, the food here is actually at this place here, at this eating house called Tai Hwa Eating House. Okay, this is a place where Hill Street Tai Hwa pork noodle is. How do you order from the shop? Okay, basically you see the queue, you just go to the end of the queue and just wait. Okay, pay attention to the side of the shop. Okay, at the side of the shop you see there's a guy there. Okay, he will call out to the customers waiting in the line. Okay, so he'll call you one by one. Okay, so when it's your turn, okay, when he calls you, you just go up to the counter there, place your order, and then come back to the queue and just wait. Okay, like I said, this is the noodles itself. This is my favorite bak chor mee. Okay, why is it my favorite bak chor mee? First of all, it is not because they won a Michelin star. I've been eating here long before they won that. It's because of the noodles itself. They do eat very well. Here's the noodles. Okay, I ordered the most expensive one, which is $10, which is one of the more expensive bak chor mees in Singapore, but I feel it's worth it. Okay, why? First of all, the ingredients, the liver, the mincemeat, the pork slices, all cooked perfectly, and the soup itself, this soup is so comforting and so porky and so delicious that when you drink the soup, you can just imagine how it would be like if you had the soup version. But this is the dry version. Okay, what's great about this is the sauce itself. The sauce, I think he used some kind of a special vinegar that is very flavorful, and it goes very well with all the ingredients. So it coats everything, even the wonton. Once you mix it up nicely, the sauce itself will penetrate into the wonton, and then when you bite into it, you can taste the vinegary sauce inside the wonton itself. Okay, and the noodles itself is done perfectly, nice and bouncy and chewy, perfectly cooked. Everything is done very well. That's why this is my favorite bak chor mee shop in Singapore. Even though you have to queue up, even though it's expensive, I don't get to eat it often, but when I do enjoy it. Only one thing I need to mention is that if you come during peak hour and there's a long queue, there's a higher chance that the quality may not be as good. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is that the shorter the queue, the less busy he is, the better the noodles will be, because I think there's too many people. Sometimes he rushes too much, and the quality of the noodles is not as good as when he's not as busy. Next up is another hawker stall that actually got a 1 Michelin star for the food, and it actually branded itself as the cheapest Michelin star meal that you can have in the world. The latest update about this place is that they actually have opened up a branch in Australia. Melbourne, Australia. It's actually at 157 Lonsdale Street, Melbourne. According to the newspaper article that I read, a plate of soy chicken rice costs Australian dollar $6.80, which is significantly more expensive than what you pay here. We are now at Chinatown Complex Food Centre. There are over 260 food stalls here, but the one we are visiting here is actually the Hong Kong soya sauce chicken rice and noodle shop, which won a Michelin star in 2016. Okay, so this is the shop itself. You can see all the nice soya chicken being displayed there, and basically they have actually partnered with another partner to open up a store which is opposite Chinatown Complex, and they're offering the same noodles there, okay, which is at 78 Smith Street. Okay, so basically what happens is they sell the same soy chicken. The owner also of the other store does come down here and cut the chicken sometime, and here the queue is not so long. There seem to be no changes in the prices of the food at the hawker store at Chinatown Complex Food Centre. Whereas if you actually go to the shop on Smith Street, no change for the rice dish. The soy sauce chicken rice still costs you $3.80. But if you have the soy sauce chicken noodles or the soy sauce chicken hor fun, originally when they first opened cost you $4.50. Now they charge $4.80, which is an increase of 30 cents. But there are some benefits of eating here. First of all, you have a nice restaurant to eat it at, air conditioned. Okay, so in the hot Singapore weather, air conditioning is a comfort that you have to pay for. Okay. Secondly, the queues here are shorter, and then so you don't have to queue up such a long time to eat the soy chicken. The food is just as good as at the hawker store itself, because the owner actually of the hawker store actually runs this place too, so he's actually running operation for both locations. Okay. And the most important thing is the hawker store, he only cooks a limited amount of chicken. So basically at the after lunchtime, most of the time they are sold out and they close the store. So maybe like 2 o'clock by itself, they already finished selling everything and then they close the store. Whereas this shop itself opens until dinner time. So if you come off peak timing, you know, you don't even have to queue at all. And here it is, the stall during off peak period of the Michelin star, the cheapest Michelin star meal in the world. You can have it here. Okay, as you can see, this is the entryway, and then I am actually here at 10 o'clock, exactly on the dot where the shop opens, and as you can see, there's already a queue of people. And then this is a nice clean air-conditioned shop, so the extra amount you are paying, you're actually paying for the comfort of air conditioning, you know, and the comfort of eating at the nice cool place, and of course the staff who takes your order, and the modern technology of the self-ordering kiosk. Anyway, so you see there's some Chinese New Year decorations here, but once you get in, you can see all the chicken and the various types of meats that's available for you. Okay, so basically the chicken itself is served in 3 ways. Either you eat it with rice, the wonton noodles, okay, or you eat it with a flat rice noodle, which is called hor fun. And this is the automated kiosk where you can pay by credit card, you know. Anyway, so like I said, you can order this in three various styles. Eat with rice noodles or rice noodles, okay, and then you can eat with various types of meats too. Okay, you can have the famous soy chicken, okay, which I do recommend you to try if you do come here. You can also have it with char siu, which is barbecue pork, or you can have it with roast pork, which is siu yok, okay, and then you can also have it with ribs. The ribs here are also not too bad if you do like the ribs are full flavored. Okay, so you can have it like that, or you can have it as a set meal together with a drink, or you can have it with 2 meats. That means you have it with soy chicken together with the barbecue pork, or pick and choose however you want. And other than that, you also have a variety of side dishes like vegetables or soup dumplings to add together with a meal. So this is basically their menu. So over here, what you do is you place your order. They'll give you a receipt like this, and then you just wait for your receipt to be called, and then you just go to the counter and collect your food. And then in all the whole time here, you're in a nice and closed aircon environment. Okay, the number will appear on the TV itself. Okay, or if you're actually at the counter there, on the countertop there, there's also another TV that will show you the number. Okay, so if you're eating in here, you have a nice environment to enjoy the food. As you can see, if you come here at 11 o'clock, there's already a queue forming, and this is just the queues at 11 o'clock when they open. During lunchtime, peak hour time, which is the lunch period, like maybe 11, 12 o'clock, this queue will be crazy. Okay, so people do come here and line up to eat. One benefit of eating here is, like I told you earlier in the beginning, the price. They still have the original price, $2 for their soy chicken rice, $2.50 for their noodle dishes. So it's actually very, very cheap, but then you don't have the nice aircon environment to enjoy the food. So now let's get to the food itself. I didn't actually order the food and eat there, but what I did was I actually did a takeaway order to eat at home. I actually ordered takeaway so I can bring home to show you all the wide variety of food, because I cannot eat them all by myself. Okay, anyway, here, like I told you, are the dishes. So the first one here is on the top there, top left, is the soy chicken with rice. Okay, so I actually asked for the Thai meat. Okay, so basically it's served with the chicken itself. The chicken itself, the soy taste and the herbs he used and cook the chicken penetrates the chicken fully, and the skin and everything goes very well, and the sauce itself is just very good. I think he actually deserves the Michelin star. The food is fantastic. Okay, and then there's the rice. The chicken is also nice and tender and moist. Okay, this is the wonton noodle or the egg noodle. Okay, together with also chicken. This one I chose the drumstick. Okay, so the drumstick, if you are not do not know, is a bit it comes with the bone itself. So when you see, that's why you see there's the bones inside there, and then there's also the sauce at the bottom. So basically you need to mix the noodles nicely, okay, and then eat it. The noodles itself has a very nice texture. Okay, this itself is I ordered the wing part for this portion. Okay, so it comes with hor fun, like which I said is a flat rice noodle. Okay, and then one thing about hor fun is that hor fun does absorb the noodles very fast, so these flavors will be penetrating through the noodles. And the chicken itself is, like I said, the star of the show. Most people eat the soy chicken because the soy chicken is very good, and the skin part is super flavorful. Okay, so these are the other meats that you can order. So I ordered this in a platter. Okay, for the other meats that is available. Okay, this will give you a tub of chili sauce. Okay, first up is, like I said, char siu, which is barbecue pork. Okay, so basically this is the soybean, which he adds in as a garnish. Okay, like I said, this is the barbecue pork. Singaporean barbecue pork is slightly reddish skin, and then it has a bit of char on it. This is the barbecue pork itself. Okay, next up is the pork rib. The pork rib is actually very good. It's, like I said, because it's cooked on the bone itself, so it has a very intense, and also it's a bit concentrated, so it's a bit strong flavor, strong flavor of the barbecuing. And this is the barbecue pork, okay, barbecue pork or seal yolk. Basically, it comes with a crispy skin on top, and then it's slightly salty. So overall, this is the other meats that you can have at the shop itself. Instead, if you do not like the soy chicken, you can ask for any of these other meats, and you can mix and match depending what you want. So the food here is really good. They deserve the Michelin star. So these were the 2 stores in Singapore, hawker stores, that won 1 Michelin star for their food. And I have visited both of them. Next coming up is a list or a recap of the Big Gourmand Michelin guide, which I actually eaten in Singapore to date, which will be coming up soon. Next, one or the other. Anyway, look out for that. And I hope you enjoyed what you see so far. It was very interesting to eat the foods that I've eaten so far. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed what you see. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to join me for my next food adventure. Bye bye.